Guys, this is Pete, Isip.com, and I am here just waiting in New York City for some parking, just hanging out, waiting while they do street cleaning or whatnot. But I was listening to an ebook called The E-Myth, and if you guys are business owners, you should have or should definitely have listened to or read it 1,000 times already. And of course, what I do is on my downtime, I always listen to audiobooks whenever I'm driving, because obviously the time on the radio is made to develop myself as well as my business throughout, because you only have so much time throughout the day, and you have to do whatever it takes to make it happen. So with that said, that's what I do. Maybe a little tip you guys could take home. But something really hit me. It moved into chapter 11, chapter 12, and it put you in a situation, a scenario, and I really forgot about this. I did a little bit of it before, but now it's a little bit different. Picture a really big occasion that you're going to be a part of. Like one of the hugest occasions you have. Everyone you know's there, people that you've been in business with, people you're friends with, people that care about you. Everyone's there, and it's going to be great. This, it's gold. They mapped it out. It's a nice gold tapestry. People are in nice chairs. Everyone's sitting down, awaiting for the thing. And there's this huge box in the middle of the room, and inside that box is you. Nice, stiff, dead body. That's you inside that box. No dry eye inside the room. Everyone is pretty sad because you have that type of impact or meaning in life to them. And if that already didn't come true, then maybe you should rethink what your life is about. Okay? Because if there's not a dry eye in that room, there's no one showing up, you really weren't a good person. Okay? With that said, on a loudspeaker from each corner of the room, a tape recording of your voice comes out, of you explaining your life. You're explaining your life. You're telling them a story of how you lived and what it was. Now, this life is exactly how you imagined it to be. You're speaking and telling these people this story. Now, what you got to think about is the present story that you're telling a good story, or is the present story that you're telling now boring? Now what you got to do is write a new story and see and add the things that you always wanted to happen in your life, all the things that are moving you, and the story that you want to tell at your funeral. Obviously, if you haven't realized that that's your funeral, what's the story that you're going to tell all these people that showed up crying, showing up to show you respect, showing up because they cared about you, you cared about them, and the impact you had on their life? I gotta move my car. What is the story? Ask yourself that. If you can, video it. I'd love to hear your story. I'd love to see what you got, because I'm sure a lot of you out there are gonna have great ones. But by doing this, it's gonna develop you so much more, because now you already have a goal map of what you want your story to say and or look like. Alright guys, this is Pete. Probably going to get to an accident. That's an assignment for you guys. I hope you guys take advantage of it. Write it down. You could send it to me. You could audio it to me. You could video to me. I'd love to hear what you got to say, because I want to tear up. I want to see what you got. That's a challenge. I'll see you later. Pete, crankomania.com, PeteIsip.com.